feel like there's an element of channeling. I feel like it's like when I'm composing and when I'm into the space of working on the music, I really feel like I kind of get into a place where I don't exist anymore. The universe talks to us sometimes. Sometimes serendipity happens and there's just so many coincidences that happen all at once in one particular thing that it's like you kind of have to just stop and say, okay, the universe is saying go to Brighton and work with all these artists. It gets kind of lonely making all the records by myself, and I feel like we're at such a place in the EDM scene where there's so many individual people on stage, just one guy doing a thing, and I feel like we're almost losing a little bit of community within music, and I really feel like I want to open up to collaboration because of that. And I also want to open up collaboratively with my fans during this process too. That's a radically different thing from what I've done in the past, but it's actually kind of exciting for me to want to open up my whole process and allow people to be interactive with it. I think that the Kickstarter thing is amazing because it's allowing artists to fund their art, and you know, people really aren't making much money off of record sales, and you know, it's becoming harder and harder and harder for musicians, and I feel like this is a wonderful avenue to help support independent artists and to help empower artists to create what they really want. And I could play, you know, cello and violin all day long over my beats, and you know, it really has a certain flavor, but to work with other artists, it really does elevate, you know, every part, my parts, their parts. There's a randomness that comes out of it that I just can't get on my own, and I think that for me to say what I want to say in this next record, I really should be collaborating with multiple artists.
I love collaboration because you come in with already a bed of ideas that are there, so it's really great. You're not building it from scratch.
I've always just loved your playing.
Thanks, Rena.
Yeah. Well, you're really tasty. I think that one of the things that makes you such a great player, and I was telling you this last night, is that you know when to be minimal and then when to really be present and be strong. And I think that that's something that's hard for a lot of keyboard players.
Like, if you're gonna open the record with this thing, right?
Yeah, this is the opening track.
And so it might be cool to actually have a piano, you know, where it's doing like kind of what I did at the end there. As long as I pluck the right note.
We get on so well. Yeah. I mean, we're old friends, so it's just like, you know,
so natural.
It's just easy. I have a great memory of you and I playing Rachmaninoff in my little studio apartment, jamming Rachmaninoff. It was really cool. Listening in headphones to what you've developed so far, and it's really fun to just listen to it. I could just listen to it and not play on it. I really enjoy it too.